Hello everyone. Welcome again to GSMCT. So today we are going to be doing a little bit of reaction video, but I'm going to be doing a comment on this particular episode 11 and 12 of Love is Blind. We are literally focusing on Zach and Bliss. So I have my opinion on Zach. I do not like this guy. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people want to like him. A lot of people want to forgive him. I am somebody that I have a different opinion about him. Even his friends actually at one point actually asked him why didn't you go after Bliss first? And then he came out with this pathetic excuse saying, oh, it's about the family when he didn't think about that when he didn't actually pick her. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna say this. Please don't forget to press that like button and subscribe, and let's get on to this video.
I'm kind of nervous about everything. Next from now we'll be like married or not married.
But I mean, we know what we feel is real, and every day we spend together, I feel like
I don't trust you, Zach.
And the connection's getting stronger.
Yeah.
But the commitment is the
but
scary part.
But negates everything you just said. So say and.
He said, but. I'm gonna say this to Bliss. I don't know why you are at this point. I feel like Bliss is pushing herself to actually make this man feel comfortable, and I'm gonna say this. It is getting on my nerves because I really don't like this man.
The reality is, like, at some point we're gonna have to take a leap of faith if we're gonna do this. And in my decision making, like, if I don't just commit, then I feel like I'll never make a decision.
That kind of concerns me a little bit. You were engaged to someone else, then we got engaged, and you're like, okay, I'm making this decision. I'm just gonna go with it.
But you should know that because I said I'm engaged to you, that I'm committed to you. I'm not looking at anyone else.
Well, I'm not concerned about you looking at anyone else. It's okay to change your mind in things.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. I don't think anybody else. I think everybody's thinking it. I feel like Zach is not really sure if he wants to be with Bliss. Let's not forget, his first attraction was not Bliss. Yes, he was like, yeah, we fell in love, but you also fell in love in that same boat with another woman. Your emotions, the first person you pick was not Bliss, because at the end of the day, Bliss was not really who you wanted to go for. And I'm gonna say this, Bliss is just, I feel like she wanna give him a chance. She wants him to prove himself, and I feel like this girl is gonna come up short. They will get married. Yes, they're gonna get married, but at the same time, I feel like this marriage is not gonna benefit her because she's giving more than he's giving.
So, like, there's literal signs that this is probably the woman I should get married to.
Yeah.
She is everything that I have been looking for in life.
Dude, I know how particular you are when you're changing your brand of milk.
Yeah.
It feels like such the right thing to do. And I'm giving myself the freedom to change my mind.
Girl, you're making a mistake. You should have listened to your father.
Zach and I had a really deep connection in the pods, and we really, truly fell in love. And, you know, we ended things, and then we met in person and rekindled our love, and now we're here. Today is my wedding day. We'll see what happens.
This is a keystone moment in my life. I want to have a family. I want to have a partner in life.
I think that is what Zach is actually looking for. He's looking for a wife, a partner. And, you know, since the other girl didn't make it, Bliss came out of the second runner-up, and he just want to have a family. I feel at this point, yes, he might like Bliss, but I don't think he's in love with Bliss. I feel like his pursuit for marriage is what is driving him in here. And the fact that he knows that Bliss will always be there and try and always have his back. But at the same time, I'm like, what is Bliss gonna gain out of this? Because yes, you're gonna be married to this guy, but every day of your life, you're gonna be remembering that you were the second pick. You were not his first choice. How will that make you feel? It might feel different now, but when he start, you know, stepping out of line, that memory is gonna hurt a lot. Because you're going to have it in your brain that you were the second runner-up.
So why did you not choose this one first the first time?
The night before, like, I had decided I was actually going to go with Bliss. We got in a big argument.
Who did?
Bliss and I. How I grew up and how she grew up. I've dated women where their parents just were outright like, no, we
Why?
don't.
With you?
Because of the way I grew up. And I don't want to be in a marriage where your parents hate me and they don't want to have anything to do with me, right?
Okay, I'm gonna say something. The time you met Irina, you say she's fierce, she's gonna fight for you, she's like immature, she's a little bit playful, and all of a sudden you're talking about family now. Hey, dude, just say what you mean. You did like Irina. Irina just didn't give you the attention that Bliss is giving to you right now. And since Irina wasn't giving you the attention, I mean, this guy tried so hard for Irina to actually like him, and she didn't give him that, affection, none of those. That was when he actually broke up the relationship and went back to his second choice. And I'm gonna say this. I understand a lot of people were saying Bliss should forgive him. I'm like, no, I don't ever want to be your second choice. If you didn't choose me first, I don't want to be second, because at the end of the day, when you start stepping out of line, especially in your marriage, I am always going to remember I wasn't your first choice, and it's going to hurt me. So that might be my own personal take, but I'm sorry, that is exactly how I feel. I don't trust Zach, and I don't like Zach.
Her mother is just a saint.
What about her dad, Zach?
Her father, I actually like her father. Like, I think he's a really intelligent guy.
Her father saw through your BS.
So logical versus emotional.
Yeah.
Logically, why would you not get married today?
The logical side would be that we have not had enough time to know how we're going to work when we're not high on dopamine and oxytocin. But I think the reality is, like, at some point you just got to take a jump.
I'm excited for you. And if he says no, I've got running shoes. There's gonna be words. There's going to be words.
I don't think he's gonna be running anywhere. He knows Bliss loves him more than he loves her, and she would do anything for him.
Hopefully this young man can keep up with you.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if he can, but hopefully he can.
we'll see. He can. So far, he's shown that he can.
Yes. Hopefully this young
Well, at this point, I'm gonna say Papa knows best. He knows how this is gonna end, and I'm gonna say this. I stand with the father, because I feel in my gut that this marriage is not gonna be a very equal one for both of them. And Papa knows best. Bliss, listen to your father.
things will be great no matter what.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Always have your family.
Yeah. Thanks,
All right.
Dad. I love you. Love you too.
Never settle. All right?
Bliss, I think the moment that I knew that I loved you is when I told you goodbye.
You mean when Irina told you you look like a cartoon and rejected you all the time, even though you actually made advance on her and she said no to you multiple times? That's when you noticed, oh, okay.
When you were gone, and I was alone, and I was lonely, and when I'd lay down at night, I'd think about how much you understood me, how well you got me, how much we had in common. I love you.
Now is the time to decide if love is blind. Zach, will you have this woman to be your wife, to live with her and cherish her in the bond of matrimony?
I do.
Now I'm gonna tell you guys how long it took this guy to say I do. Like, it took him a long time. He gave us a long pause. And I was just saying to myself, I hope this guy says no. I do not. Because it would take out the pressure from my chest. But he said I do, and I was like, if you saw, Bliss's father's face, he wasn't even happy. How can a man be taking so long to say I do? The father of Bliss's face, his face was like, I don't know what my daughter is getting into. And I feel like she's going to regret this marriage someday.
It is with great pleasure that I now pronounce you husband and wife. Zach, you may kiss your bride.
We are married.
We're married.
It's official. We're married.
It's official.
Really official, like legally official.
Yep.
But you're a lawyer, so if you need to get us out of this,
That's
you
true.
can, right? Just kidding.
Okay, everyone, that was episode 11 and 12. Yes, I mainly focus on Zach and, Bliss in this particular reaction video and commentary, because this is something I really don't support. I would say I really don't support their marriage like that, because I feel like in a way, Zach is absolutely, he's gonna do Zach. And I feel like he's gonna hurt Blaze in the future. I feel like he's definitely gonna hurt Bliss in the future. They say when somebody shows you their color the first time, believe them. And the fact that he met Bliss and everybody in the comment section, I saw some people doing video. Oh my God, they look so good together. I'm sorry, he's not giving me that kind of vibe. He's giving me red flag. He's giving me. If you didn't choose her the first time, let's not forget he even got in a fight with Bliss the time they were still in the pod because of, who, Irina. Because of Irina, he got in a fight with her so that he can use that as an excuse to get out of the relationship with Bliss and justify his action. So no, I do not trust this guy. I do not trust this man. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna say this. You guys let me know what you think about this particular topic and this reaction video in the comment section. And I will see you all on the next one. Have a great day and goodbye.
Hopefully this young man can keep up with you.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if he can, but hopefully he can.
he can.
We'll see. He can. So far, he's shown that he can.
Yes.
Things will be great no matter what.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Always have your family.
Yeah. Thanks,
All right.
Dad.
Love you.
Love you too.
Never settle. All right?